This trip that I've just been on to the UK has absolutely been a pilgrimage. I had the most wonderful time with my family, but in addition to those wonderful moments, I had quite the dark night of the soul experience, and came out the other side much stronger, much more centered, relieved of a lot of burden. For 20 years, I was isolated from my family. For 15 of those years, I never saw them. I never got to celebrate the important things with them. I missed really big occasions, like marriages, like sicknesses, the death of my grandmother. Not only was the separation hard and missing these events, but during this time I wasn't able to celebrate me. I didn't get to celebrate birthdays or Christmases. They kind of weren't allowed. I really reclaimed my life 4 years ago. It was 4 years the day I actually landed in the UK that I actually left my late husband. And so there's been a lot of really important anniversaries here about my rebirth. And it's given me a lot to reflect on how far I've come, the person I used to be. There's been also a lot of shadow while I've been away. My mum's town is literally the crossroads between the St. Michael and Mary ley lines. So it's hugely high energy there. There is a lot of spiritual activity there, and it's not all good. It was impossible for me to sleep without a light on. I had to have lots of crystal support. I had to have lavender. I had to have... It was full on. But what it did is it put me in a position where there was no other choice but to look at it. There was no other choice but to face it. There was no other choice but to feel it. It was almost like every fear I've ever felt that I did not deal with, I felt it once. And it just finally left. It's the kind of thing that feels once in a lifetime. Everything I experience is for a reason, even the darkest shadow that I've had to face. I know the fruits of this work are going to ripple out in my life forever.